Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the American School of Hypnosis livecast. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking about 5 reasons why so many hypnotists fail in business. We're going to be telling you why and what you can do to change that so you can be successful. So learn from the mistakes of others. But before we start, I'd like to introduce I'm Rene, and this is
I'm Raluca. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our live stream. Before we get going, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We would love it if you would join our hypnosis community here on YouTube. Thank you.
okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Now, the reason we
Mhm.
came up with this is okay, well, we
Yeah.
have a lot of people contacting us constantly, okay, hypnotherapists that are in business, and we've noticed big changes throughout the last 2, 3 years. Okay, business
Yeah.
has changed, the
Yeah.
world has changed. Okay, and if you're not changing with the world, there can
Mhm.
be lots of problems where it comes to hypnosis. So I say business, the world has changed. The world might have changed in a way where it's gotten a little crazier and a little tougher, but for business, it's actually gotten better for us,
Mhm.
for hypnosis practitioners. If you're Matter of fact, we were just talking about this yesterday, Ralu and I, about how we get set
People
in
need
our
help.
ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, you should be able to because you're not old
Yeah.
dogs yet. So if you can bend, if you can adapt, if you can change with the times, you can be even more successful now than you were before all the shenanigans happened. And that's what we're going to speak to you about today. So are you ready? There's 5 reasons. Number one, I'm looking at my notes here, is years ago. So we're comparing now with, maybe 4 years ago. People were doing hypnosis sessions out of their office, one-on-one hypnosis sessions from, like I said, from their office in person. That was the main thing, and that was
Yeah.
great. You can do sessions and make a really good income, but with everything that's happened, people don't feel safe going into offices. And for a long time, businesses were shut down. And a lot of hypnotists who weren't able to adapt went out of business. I mean, a good majority of them everywhere. I've seen not just hypnotists, but holistic practices in general. A lot of hypnosis schools. I know it hit us hard too, right from the beginning. It was like, what do we do? And of course, the brain here, Mr. Luca says, we need to bring our courses online. And so
Yeah.
within a matter of a week, we went from live courses in person. We had a hotel. Of course, they banned hotels. You couldn't do classes in hotel conference rooms anymore or anywhere. So, and we went to online through Zoom. And not only did it save us, it made the business increase and grow even more. And it's the same in your business as a hypnosis practitioner. If you're only doing in-person sessions, okay, you're missing the boat because everyone has gone online. Matter of fact, most people who are successful went totally online and even closed their in-person office. So, number one, you're getting people, you're expanding to way beyond what your limits were before. Because when you had an office, it's only people within a 60-mile radius or within your, drivable distance to your office. But now it's anywhere they speak your language. So it's really increased your clientele. And the thing is, you're saving money from not having an office besides. You don't have
Mhm.
to pay for the rent and for the electricity and for the all these different things, and because you're doing it from your home.
And if
And
you
is it
speak,
just what's
if
that?
you, I was gonna say, if you speak multiple languages, then boom.
Exactly.
Like if I had an
Ralu speaks
office
like
here.
5 or 15 languages. So I mean,
Yeah, I speak some of them at like at the entry beginning level, but I speak
mhm,
English. I speak Romanian fluently and Spanish to a degree that I could do sessions. So there's 3 languages. There's 3 countries that I do the sessions. You could do the session in, right? So
mhm.
you're expanding your office to the world rather than to your local area. So that's a good thing. And you have to bring your sessions online for sure. Zoom, StreamYard, like this program we're using, whatever your choice is, but you have to do that. If you make a mistake not doing that, then you're going to lose the business. So that's mistake number one.
And if you don't want to do it online, do it on the telephone even, okay? I mean, that's kind of like telephone is kind of primitive,
I did
kind
it
of like
on the phone
yeah.
before the online. Yeah.
Yeah, before all this happened, we were
Yeah.
doing them on the phone, in
Yeah.
person and on the phone. And that was partially because the school moved from Pennsylvania to up here in Maine, and,
Yeah.
when we moved, we just continued with our Pennsylvania clients by doing them on the telephone, so that was
Yeah.
great. And of course, now it took a while before they came up with a program, but again, the way everything worked out in the world over the last few years, finally somebody stood up, the Zoom company stood up and came came up with a good program that you can do both individual and group sessions online.
Yeah.
So learn how to do it online if you're not already doing it. And if you are doing it online, okay, so for number one, kudos. Okay, you got
Mm-hmm.
one point. You're doing great. Number two, are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Drum roll, please. Okay, number two is to diversify. Okay, there's so many different areas you can diversify in. If you're just doing hypnosis sessions, again, that takes up a lot of time. What if your computer goes down? What if you lose the internet? What if you're not able to see people, or you just can't get enough people that week or that month? It's great if you diversified by having other products to offer, other products, especially passive income products.
Yeah.
Uh,
Multiple
you
sources
could be
of
making
income.
money. Yeah. Go ahead, Rallo.
I was saying multiple sources of income online, rather other than doing what we said on number one. You have to have multiple sources, like record MP3s and things like that.
What other kind of things
Yeah.
can they do? Give me some ideas. Passive income products.
They could write a
I'm, t-
book.
I'm testing you.
No, what
Write
we
a
do,
book.
you can write a book, you can create a course and sell it, you can create MP3s and sell those, right? So
Hmm.
there's just right off the
That's
top of my
three.
head, three of them. Yeah. And today they're easy to do, and you don't need a whole lot of investment. Were you going to add to the list something that I
Well,
forgot?
there's a
Yeah.
lot of ways you can diversify for passive income. You can be, in addition to those kind of sessions,
Hmm.
online sessions or MP3s, you can also make sleep MP3s.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
a
that's a
really
good
big
one.
thing.
Yeah.
Anything having to do with sleep now,
Yeah.
insomnia, that kind of thing. You can do online group sessions instead of individual sessions. You can do online group just like you used to do individual group sessions. There's a lot of different areas you could expand into. There's metaphysics, there's comedy hypnosis. Well, now that's not online, that's in person. There's being an instructor. There's so many areas you can expand into. So what happens is you're making money from other areas, so you don't have to work so many hours doing individual sessions. I remember when we first started out, it was just individual sessions, and we were working 5 days a week,
Yeah.
sometimes 6 and 7 days a week. Remember when we were in Sanford and the truckers found out about me.
Hmm.
And truckers every Saturday, there used to be truckers lying down Main Street, these 18 wheelers lined up, and they'd come to see me for quit smoking. I guess they
Yeah.
got on their CB radios and said, "Hey,
Mm.
this is hypnotist up here that does a really good job." So every Saturday we had them lined up, and eventually I got tired. I got burnt out from working Saturdays. And that's the beauty about it. Then I finally learned to work smarter rather than harder with the passive income products and get down to be able to make even better income working only 3 and 4 days a week because I had the passive income products selling, the books and the MP3s. I get up in the morning, and a lot of times I made a full-time income that day before I even hit the office. So now I get to the office. Should I do sessions or should I go fishing? Decisions.
Tough
Okay.
decisions.
Yeah. So diversify,
Hmm.
expand. Number three,
Hmm.
marketing. Oh boy. I'll let you hit marketing there, Ralu. I don't want to be the bad boy every time.
Marketing. We say that a lot. If you don't understand that you're a marketer before a hypnotist, then maybe this isn't for you. But yeah, you have to market, and you always have to stay on top of what's new in marketing. For example, right now, there's a lot of stuff changing within Instagram, YouTube, all social media. And you have to look at where are the most people gathering and advertise there. um, YouTube right now, for example, is doing shorts, and that's going to be a big thing coming up in 2023. So do shorts. So market your product, because if you don't market your product, no one's going to see it, no one's going to buy it. So you are a marketer, and you have to stay on top of that. If you don't know how to do it right away, well, we have a ton of videos here on YouTube, or work with somebody that knows how to do marketing, but that could come up to be expensive. But we're always here to help you out, guys. So watch what we do, copy what we do, right? But there's all kinds of ways of marketing today, especially on social media. It's different than what we've done before, but you most definitely have to stay on top of that. Like we talked about in videos in the past, how our YouTube channel is 15 years old, right? We started it when they first started it, when
Yeah,
it
when
used to be
YouTube started.
called broadcast yourself. That's how that was their mantra before they were bought off by Google. But YouTube, broadcast yourself, like 15 years ago or something like that. So yeah. So marketing is got to be your number one
And
expense.
online marketing, you're
Yeah.
going online now. So if you
Yeah.
don't have a YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube, if you don't have a web page, get one. Okay. Your web page now is
Yeah.
like the yellow pages of the old days. And if you're still doing yellow pages, oh my gosh, get out of it. Okay. Quit being a dinosaur. You need to let go. You need to bend. Okay. I mean, I still have yellow pages, not yellow page ads, yellow page door stoppers. You know, and that's the only thing they're good for is paperweights that are put by the door so the wind don't
Yellow
blow it
Paper
open.
or Uline magazine.
Yeah, yeah, fire starters.
You
Yeah,
ever seen a Uline magazine? Oh my
yeah, that's
God, it's
about as
like
thick as yellow pages now.
yeah.
That's an
Mm.
office supply book
Yeah,
that we get
Uline is an
filling up.
yeah.
We have it online. I don't know why they
Mm.
still send us a catalog every couple months, but
Yeah.
yeah. So don't do get up with the online things, but there's
Mm.
still you still can do a lot of local marketing also. The
Yeah.
Chamber of Commerce and all those different clubs, get the word out. It's smart. You're a marketer number one. So
Mhm.
when do you market? From when you get up to when you go to bed. Everyone you see is a possible client.
Mhm.
And if you don't believe me, who do you know right now, just thinking of it offhand, who can use to improve their life in at least one way? Everyone.
Yep.
And anything you can do normally, you can do better with hypnosis. From smoking, stress, confidence, nail biting, bedwetting, public speaking, fear of flying, fear of spiders. It's like you can go
Mm.
on forever. Okay, so everyone's a possible client, but you need to get them. The old saying, if you build it, they will come, doesn't really work
Mm.
that way unless you're in Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Advertise it and they'll come. So you need to advertise. I mean, you can still do cable TV and I was going to say radio, but I've never had much
Mm. Mm-mm.
use for radio. Never really worked that well. But online, YouTube and Facebook and Rumble and Twitter. Do you know Twitter just started doing videos too? Ooh, you can put videos
Yeah,
there.
they have done videos, but short videos, but now you can do long form. They want to
Hmm,
include long format. So keep your eyes on
yeah.
Twitter actually.
LinkedIn. There's
Yeah.
a whole
I
mess of them
think
out there. So
yeah.
marketing, marketing, marketing. That's how you're going to get your clients.
Mhm.
That's number 3. Number 4, okay? Now, this
Mhm.
might not be with all of you, but some of you are doing comedy hypnosis. I know
Mhm.
some of you that are really good, but the thing is, comedy hypnosis used to be really big. I mean, I made a great income with comedy hypnosis because one show you make anywhere from $900 to $1,500, depending on whether it's a high school or a college or corporations. And you used to be able to get a lot, but over the last few years, where people weren't meeting in public,
Mhm.
pretty much everyone that was doing just comedy hypnosis, entertainers in general,
Mhm.
dried right up.
Yeah.
I have a very good friend who has a talent agency, from impersonations and clowns and magicians and, bands and all that. And I remember he was so busy. He was, up at 3 a.m, scheduling all his stuff, doing this paperwork. Matter of fact, he's the
Yeah.
only guy I know I could wake up at 1, 2, or 3 a.m. and call him and tell him a joke. He was up. Now at 3 o'clock in the morning, he's sleeping because he's got nothing to do.
Yeah.
Business is just about dried up. And he's like, it's 3 a.m. What are you telling me a joke for? I said, because you're supposed to be busy. And and he's like, wow. He says, people that get out of it at the right time.
Yeah.
However, it's starting to pick back up again. So comedy can be Marshall, one of our comedy hypnotists from a long time ago, doing really well.
Yeah.
He's picked up quite a bit, and I can see it starting to come back. Colleges are doing it, high schools are doing it. However, just to do it alone right now, while it's starting to pick up, might not be enough. So why not take your shows and sell them, record them, sell them online, advertise, take clips of these, good clips, not just one little thing, but good clips, and put them all over the place, show them what you do as advertising to get people to hire you.
I would buy to see a comedy hypnosis show.
Yeah.
And I would buy that for sure. So yeah, that's
Marshall, if you heard that, okay, sell one to Raluca.
I think it's a pretty good idea, make a little trailer for it and sell the show online. I bet you lots of people would buy it, especially some of the young people that want to be entertainers. Most definitely would buy your show. Yeah, videotape your shows and sell them as a movie. Yeah.
Blanket the internet with them. When I first started doing comedy, about 15 years ago, 20 years ago,
maybe more.
I was doing that at a theme park, and I expanded into corporations and high schools and colleges. But the way we did it, I was still raising my little kids. So I had 4 girls that I was raising, little ones, and little ones, let's say they were, between 8 and 12. And we used to videotape our shows on those, cassette tapes, not even the Super 8, the big ones, the cassette tapes. And we used to have
tapes. That's a
I
funny
copied
word.
those cassette tapes. Eventually we went to CDs, which was a lot easier and cheaper. So I had, stacks, boxes full of cassette tapes and cover letters and business cards and promo letters and like headshots. And we had envelopes and all this, and all the girls and myself would take one thing and go to the next one. The next one, it was an assembly line, take it out and stuff the envelope. So we had these big manila envelopes, padded envelopes, and we sent them to every college and high school and school. That was blanketing back then. I wish we had the internet then. It would have been a lot cheaper.
I mean, I was going to say, it's easier now than ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's easier now than ever to take clips or a part of your show and just share it with wherever you want to work, with the corporation, there's many, things are going to come back, and there's parties, weddings. We've done these shows to, I can't even remember where, parties, weddings, other than the schools, right? The schools that, that's a big thing. But there's also birthday parties. There's also graduation parties. We've done that. So
summer festivals, winter festivals, every kind of,
if you're,
we did them everywhere.
But marketing yourself today as a comedy hypnotist, it could be really cool because you have the internet, man. You put the stuff on YouTube, put that stuff on TikTok if you want, or whatever.
Ooh,
it's pretty cool.
Or shorts.
Yeah, shorts.
Sleep, act like a chicken.
I actually put 2 of your old ones. We don't have we have to dig into the archives and do more, but people really liked them. We had a really good response. So if you do
when
that,
the girl forgot the number 7 and she was counting her fingers and she had 11 fingers.
Yeah,
people like that.
So,
so that was number 4. And number 5, for those of you who are instructors, we're going to talk about hypnosis instructors or any instructors of any kind of thing. Okay. Again, you need to work. All right. If you're an instructor and you're doing one video, teaching one person. Okay. We have the onesies and you have the groups, if you're teaching, one person twice a year, teaching 2 students is not a full-time income. Okay. It's not going to give you an income unless you're doing a lot of other things. It's a great supplement. I mean, when I first started out, I was doing clinical hypnosis, doing comedy hypnosis, and then I jumped right into being an instructor because there's big money in being an instructor. If you work, if you don't, it's just another thing on the shelf,
Mhm.
Um, but again, if you're an instructor, you want to be successful, you need to do at least one group class every 3 months. Maybe you can push it to 4. But if you do a decent, we have several people, actually overseas especially,
Yep.
doing every 2 to 3 months, they do a class with anywhere from 8 to 15 students. Now that's a full-time income. They can do really well doing that, once every, let's say, like I said, 2 to 3 months. And but they're consistent. They're not doing like one and then 6 months later they do another one. I mean, that's just a hobby. All right. But you can make a great income. I mean, if you're doing enough students, every 2 or 3 months, you don't even have to do sessions and the other things. But as an instructor, you're always going back to the basics, teaching people how to do hypnosis. So it's going to make you be a much better hypnotist because it brings you back to the basics, remembering the things that you were taught and that maybe you're forgetting to do now. And it's keeping you on your toes. And to the public, it looks great too when you say hypnosis practitioner and instructor, because would you rather go see someone who just does hypnosis or someone who does it and teaches it? Yeah. The
Mhm.
instructor, someone
Yeah.
who teaches it, always is, a lot higher in your book.
Mhm.
They're a lot more, you look at them as a lot more professional and effective. Yeah. So let's see if I missed anything here. So yeah, there's so many things you can do. So like I said, doing hypnosis in person and online. Number 2, diversify into other areas. 3, market, market, market. Okay, you're a marketer. Number 1. Number 2, a practitioner. Number 4 is comedy. If you're doing comedy, take it online as much as you can. I wonder, it'd be interesting to do a comedy hypnosis online. That'd
Mm.
be really tough.
That
But
would be tough. Yeah.
if you could do it, let me know. We'll work something out. Be the first in your area. But comedy, okay, you need to start selling it online and
Mhm.
advertising it online. And hypnosis instructor, like I said, do more than one every few months, at least individuals, do groups. It takes as much effort to teach a group as it does a one-on-one, but
Yep.
it's more fun because you're learning from these people. And
Yeah.
guess what? It takes as much effort to advertise for a group as it does to advertise for a one-on-one, because as many people are seeing it, you see what I mean? So just keep it going and shoot for the group. What's going to make them go for the group rather than the one-on-one? Tell them that's what you do. We do group. Okay.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, we have one. We're teaching a group hypnosis certification in March, March of
Yeah, I
next
believe
year.
it's
We just
March.
taught
Yeah.
one in September. We do them twice a year. So if you'd like to be part of our live group on Zoom, Raluca and I are both teaching it, you can be a hypnotist in just 6 days and then start
Yep.
your own business and go on to be an instructor on your own if you want. But like I say, these are the 5 reasons why people fail in hypnosis. And again, there's no reason to fail now. There's more business now than ever before. I think there's never been a better time to be a hypnotist than now, especially a proficient one. You just need to know how to expand, how to do the business, how to get online. And those 2 words, do it.
Mhm. If you have
That's it.
access to the internet, there's no reason why you shouldn't be successful, I think, because there's so much resource out there. You can,
Mhm.
there's videos, marketing videos, anything you want, and a lot of it is free. You can learn. You can definitely learn.
So if you'd like to learn more about hypnosis, how to expand your business, if you are interested in taking courses, we have up to 35 different courses, hypnosis, metaphysics, hypnosis related courses. Go to the link below the video. Actually, we got quite a few things going on in the link below the video, such as our Black Friday sales are going on this Friday and next Friday. We get 2 of the
One for the
biggest,
history books.
one for the history books because it's the biggest sale of
Yeah.
the entire year. Okay, I'm not going to say how big, but they're huge. This Friday is on all of our products, and next Friday is on everything Actually, it's a real big one for all the bigger products. Okay, so but you got to take a look. The link is right below the video. And like I said, we have a lot of things going on. You can get the free hypnosis manual to learn more about it. You can sign up. We're even going to be having a Black Friday special, which is on Black Friday itself, on our live hypnosis certification course. We've never done that before. So it's going to be
Nope.
a huge discount on the live hypnosis certification course coming up in March. So if you're planning on attending, that would be the best day to purchase it on. So that's pretty much all I have. I want to thank you all for coming. I hope you're having a great week so far and a successful business. And I hope that we helped you with some ideas of how to make your business better. And with that, I'm going to give Ralu the last word.
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much for watching and for being here. Don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up and leave comments below. Tell us how is your business going. Any questions that we can answer for future videos, we really would appreciate it. Again, thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.